welcome to a whole new series on the channel featuring tons of product, tons of Yu-Gi tubers with an £80 budget every month and a tournament against these Yu-Gi tubers. Welcome to the Sealed Only League. Hello guys, Raw About One here, coming at you with the final episode of the Sealed Only League. And guys, I cannot believe it. We have played an entire year of sealed only play, and I know this episode is coming out late. I just had to wait on a few things, such as, well, getting time to make this, also having the ability to show you the results because I was waiting for those. And guys, it's finally here, the finale to the Sealed Only League, and I cannot believe it. We've played an entire year of Sealed Only Yu-Gi-Oh! I've got the results in front of me ready to tell you, and honestly guys, I can't believe it. Like, honestly, opening all the products throughout the year, getting insane pulls such as Dragoon, pulling Needle Fiber, pulling Imperms, getting the Duel Devastator to have Ash Blossoms, making a very powerful Machina strategy that we can use to actually beat somewhat competitive decks. Honestly, it was insane this entire year, and before I wanted to give the results, I wanted to say that. But guys, the final results are in. After an entire year of the Sealed Only League, I have won the Sealed Only League with 62 points. I cannot believe it, guys. Like, honestly, we played so much throughout the year, playing against Yu-Gi-Oh constantly, playing against Fingers Crossed, playing against Frosty, having matches against Dilemma points, playing against Turn the Cog, who, yes, I never beat, but was really fun to play against, playing against Zephyr War Games, playing Team Mamba, playing all of these people throughout the entire year, at the beginning, in the middle, all at different points. And at the end, we have come out on top, winning us a booster box. Now, sadly, I do not have the booster box yet. That will be opened in a separate video because I've got to wait for it to actually arrive. But I really just wanted to give you guys this video because obviously it's taken a while to come out. I want to give you guys this, and something special that I wanted to add in this video, because we're not going to do the reviews for the last matches that I played in this episode because I want you to experience the final matches yourselves. They are up on the channel, and we're not doing it because of that, but I have got a very special thing for you guys. I have got the Sealed Only Locals vlog where I took our Sealed Only deck to Locals and to see how it could do in an actual tournament setting. And my Locals is pretty competitive. One of the people who were in the original brackets for the Sealed Only League was actually part of this tournament. It was Salty Kualani. He was in this tournament. He goes to my Locals and he was playing a proper competitive deck, and I went up against him, and honestly, that Locals was fun because of it. But guys, that's it. Let's go ahead and show you guys this vlog because this is the final episode of the Sealed Only League, and I want to show you Sealed Only Goes to Locals, the vlog. So thank you for the year, guys. I hope you do enjoy this finale, and thank you for supporting me throughout, because honestly, we won, we got there, and our Machina strategy has gone to Locals. Enjoy the vlog. Welcome, guys, because today I'm walking to Locals because obviously throughout the entirety of 2021 we played so many matches all on remote duel, and I thought it's high time in the new year we end the Sealed Only League with a bang. And I know it's not a regional, I know it's not a YCS, I know it's not any of that, but today we are going to be taking my Sealed Only deck, the deck that I've been constructing from Sealed Only packs all year, to Locals. So yeah, we're going to be going to Locals, we're going to hopefully win some matches and have some fun with it. So I'll catch you guys at Locals. Hey guys, so we're walking up to my Locals now, and I thought I've actually never shown you a lot my local OTS, the store that I go to most. So before we go in, I thought I'll just show you, because this has actually been Locals that I've been going to since I was really young. They've changed a lot in the years, so there's been a lot of changes, but this is the one that I normally frequent, Play Nation Games. And honestly, I've been going here for a really long time, and I've never really done a vlog of Play Nation before, so it's cool to actually finally do one. But yeah, this is my local game store. This is the one that I've been going to since I was a really little kid, when it was originally called M&M Games, then they changed their brand to Play Nation Games. So yeah, today we're going to be playing the sealed only machiner deck that I have here, and we're going to see how we can do, especially seeing as apparently everyone's playing meme decks today, so I should actually have a shot of, you know, topping the locals. So let's go ahead and go in and see what happens. I won't film the actual desk because I want to buy packs and enter, but I'll film when I get back downstairs to there. Alright guys, so we're walking down the stairs to the actual play area now. I'm trying to be quiet not to make any disturbance. And yeah, so this is pretty much the downstairs area. And in there you've got all the players. That's where we play. But we're at the locals now. We've got actually a pack to open, which we'll be opening in just a second. But yeah, locals time. Time to see if we can actually top with sealed only. Let's go. The pack we've got for the entry, I'm using one hand because I'm terrible. We'll put this down. Like that. And then we'll go open the pack. Let's see what we get in our sealed only first locals pack. Okay, sign up cross wipe, Gunkin ship Uni, B Trooper landing, Cupid, and a Sun Avalon sewing. So the rest is like actually pointless. But we got stuff for the sealed only league, I guess, and it's our first Destiny in the sealed only league. So we're gonna have to go into our first tournament now, first round soon, and we're gonna see if we can actually win a match in the sealed only league with the sealed only deck. So let's go. Okay, we just finished round 2, and honestly, it's going pretty well. We've won both rounds with sealed only. I can't believe it. Round 1 was against Metaphys, where game 1 it was literally just I go normal combo. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm trying to remember the whole thing. So it was pretty much I go normal combo because I won the dice roll. I ended on a gear frame plus on a Citadel plus an Air Raider and a Machina gear frame and one set card. Then I pass turn. He goes into his turn. He uses Metaphys cards to banish some stuff and then passes. I goes to my turn and then I just go ahead and destroy a back row with a Tornado Dragon, return a back row with a Possessed Storage, and then attack the game going into train cards. So that was pretty much game 1, and it was actually pretty good, but game 2 was a bit different as well. But this game we actually went slightly different. We actually made Dragoon to OTK, so we went for a normal combo. He goes ahead and actually banishes a Necrofear off his effects. Can't remember exactly what, I think it was the Metaphys that actually banishes free. And then he just passes on that because I was able to stop him and he attacked over something. And then I just go ahead and Dragoon and make a Dragoon, a Citadel, and a Verte, and then attack for game. So that was pretty much round 1, and honestly the deck is still only competitive-wise at locals seems to be pretty good as long as I don't brick. Like don't get me wrong, if I brick it seems really bad because in round 2, game 1 I pretty much go into normal standard combo where I end on Machina Gear Frame and an Air Raider, go ahead and go into normal combos because I actually can pulse the Rescue Rabbit and just won the game there because I go ahead and make Gear Frame, and then I go ahead into other combos that say that I make the big trains and then just attack the game. So that was pretty much standard for that game. But game 2, I actually bricked. I opened Possessed Storage and everything. He goes into his full combo, which was actually pretty annoying, but even though he went into his full combo, I still had a turn, but sadly I just didn't draw anything to actually play, so I lost that game. But then game 3, it was literally, felt like I was playing Elder Lich, because I opened Elder Lich plus 2 monsters and 2 traps, so I literally just normal summoned my Infinitrack, special summoned to get Machina from hand with it, and then I set to make Dragoon and pass. And then pretty much he couldn't do anything because he bricked and he didn't really have any way to play around the Dragoon, so he just kept passing and trying to draw away to win. And yeah, pretty much that was game round 2. But so far it seems to be going really, really strong. I think Machina is definitely a strong contender for the sealed only, and it seems to be working really, really well. If you want to see the matches, I probably had some footage over my face while doing this, but there will be on the channel as well, so keep a lookout. But like honestly, it seems to be really strong so far and going really, really well, as long as I don't open my Possessed Storage. So we're going to be going into round 3 in a minute, so let's hopefully win the rest of them in a bit. So just finished round 4, and I'm going to be honest, I'm X1 now. Pretty much round 3 and 4 went like this. Round 3 was I played against a Slifer OTK deck. I know, the biggest meme of the tournament so far. I played against Slifer OTK in round 3. He had won 1 and lost 1, so I was down paired, but nonetheless it was pretty fun to know what I was up against. But game 1 pretty much went like this. I won the dice roll, go into full combo where I somehow end on a Citadel and a Dragoon. I know, surprising to end on a Citadel and Dragoon in Machina, especially seeing as I'm normally just 2 monsters pass, and it was actually just kind of crazy the combo that I went through. And after that it just went to the point where he couldn't play and I OTK'd him for game. And then game 2, he went first. He attempts to play the game, can't really do much because he bricked. He tried to draw a lot of cards, he used Reload, Magical Mallet, all of this stuff to actually try and draw cards, but wasn't really able to do anything. Then my turn comes around and I end on a Dragoon and also a machine monster with a what was it called? It was the Machina Trap card that allows you to pop summon Citadel from the deck. And I'm just having this guy over here watch me, what you doing? And after that he just decided to scoot because he felt he couldn't really do anything, because he tried to make stuff like Guardian Autos and have these kind of board presence, but because of the Dragoon, even though he got rid of the Dragoon, and because the Citadel, he just deemed it not worthy to go any further, and he just surrendered. So that was round 3, pretty good. Well, you wanna do something? You wanna do something? What you do? Wait, you want to be on vlog? You want to be on vlog?
I'll be on vlog.
What's this boy doing?
Go subscribe to Iron Magic, so Yugi Tuesdays come in every day of the year.
Freaking plugs.
Eye of Magic.
Yeah. And pretty much we went in, that was pretty much round 3. Round 3 was pretty easy because he just scooped game 2, and I was able to just make a mad board going first in game 1. But then going on to round 4, I played against heroes, and to be honest, I lost the dice roll, so I wasn't really able to do anything going first. But my opponent was playing heroes, and he went into a full combo where he goes normal summon Stratos, then goes into a Forest, then Forest searches, makes the Vion increase, and ends on a board essentially of Bane with Sunriser, a extra hero Cross Crusader, and another hero monster which I forget which was. Honestly was kind of annoying, but he did that. I was able to establish a really big board using Urgent Schedule, Machinery Deployment, and all these other cards, and then I went into a point where I wasn't able to actually kill him. I got him down to 2 free life points with a Citadel, Dragoon, a Radiator, Gideon X, and a Predaplant Verti Anaconda on the board, but I just wasn't able to kill him because he made Malicious Bane, and I couldn't get over the Malicious Bane, so I pretty much wasn't able to do anything because of that. But then I passed, leaving him on 2 free. And he makes absolute 0 because he held the Miracle Fusion they added of the Sunriser. And because I didn't chain an Ice Dragon's Prison that I actually had set to go ahead and steal the Liquid Soldier, his only war monster, I pretty much got Raigeki'd, was unable to play the game at that point. He OTKs me, and then we lose. Are you back? What? So yeah, that was game 1, but it was a close game, I'll be honest. Like, if I made a few different plays, I realised after that I could have probably actually won that game, but it's my own fault, and obviously we are playing a deck that we don't play every single week. We only play it like once a month, so it's understandable for the misplays. But going into game 2, I went first, and I honestly didn't open that good. I opened the ability to end on an Air Raider and a Dragoon, and that's what I did with 1 back row set, which was Torrential Tribute, and I kept a Compulse in hand for the Dragoon. But then I got super polyed and lost that, and he made a Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. And pretty much after that, he goes into all of his hero combos, excluding extra hero and stuff, and ends on a big board. But before he can actually attack me for game, he goes ahead and I go ahead and activate Torrential Tribute on his final summon, making him lose all of his monsters. He then goes ahead and uses the Dark Cooling, because in the hero combo he went and got the Adusted Gold, and he also ended up getting an Honest Neos with an equal. And he uses the Adusted Gold, and it was pretty much, I got super polyed, Torrential Tribute his board, and then he made Malicious Bane and Honest Neos for game with Bane, because I was on 43 at that point after getting hit for damage and all of that. So yeah, like I also had to pay I also took 1600 as well actually from the Dystopia, which is why the Bane and the Honest Neos was enough for game. So yeah, round 4 went to the hero player. I'm still going strong on the X1 record, which is pretty good, but we'll see what happens in the final round. Like, we've got 1 more round left today. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can win, and the sealed only deck can go X1 at locals, surprisingly, which would be really, really cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the last round in a bit. So last round of the locals, where I played my sealed only deck for the finale of the sealed only league. Yeah, so pretty much last round went like this. I lost. I took the L against Invoked Dogmatica, DPE, Shadow stuff, and I just lost there and just couldn't play the game. It pretty much went like this though, because I am actually proud of the match, because I did actually manage to take 1 game from it, which was actually kind of surprising, and I feel like if I had a bit more, it would have been a lot better. But this is pretty much how it went. So game 1, I lose the dice roll, he goes first. He makes a Mechabar by normal summoning Alistar. I attempt to Ash, but he opens the invocation anyway, so he makes Mechabar, pass with 1 set card. goes into my turn, not able to play the game, and pretty much get beat down by a Mechaba, because I tried to summon an Air Raider by discarding an Irradiate, and then it time to summon Derricrane, which gets negated by the Mechaba, so I just kind of wasn't able to do anything there. I think I set a card and passed. And then it goes into his turn. He just beats me down with the Mechaba pretty much by by getting rid of the Air Raider. I'm unable to play the game, and pretty much goes from there, because I think he also Shadow Fusions, and I attempted to normal summon a second Ash that I had in hand to make a Needle Fiber, and that just got negated by an Ash Blossom as well. So pretty much nothing I could have done there. Game 2 though, I go first. I go into pretty much full combo, which is pretty much just summon Gear Frame, summon Air Raider, and then go into 3 trap cards and pass. And from there, I just was able to prevent him from playing the game. I Ice Dragon's Prison his Alistair away, so he's not able to make Mechaba. I Ring of Destruction, a Maximus, putting him on 6-5, and then in my turn comes around, because he passed with basically nothing on board, I go for game by making literally Gideon X, and I have Citadel on the board because I used Air Raider to pop the Citadel that I got the previous turn with a Machinery Deployment. I should have mentioned that. And pretty much went from there. I won game 2, which was actually pretty good, winning game 2, beating him down from 6-5 life. But then game 3 came around, where I literally just got absolutely destroyed, where he made me go first. I sided in planning to go second, and it pretty much went that I just opened no way to play the game. I opened a Red Ice Fusion and a Foolish Burial, so I attempted to use the Foolish Burial first. He didn't ash it, but then he ashed the Red Ice Fusion when I attempted to use that. I set I think 1 card because I had a nothing in hand. I think I had an Ash and a Derricrane in hand, and yeah, I guess from that point he goes into Mechaba, he goes into DPE, he goes into all of these things, and then on my turn he makes Winder, and I'm just unable to play the game, so I lose the match. But nonetheless, I am pretty proud of it. It was a very fun experience, and I'm happy that I was able to take an actual match away from, well, the deck. And yeah, so we're going to see if we can get some prizes now. Hopefully we get some. And yeah, if this is the end of it, if we don't get any packs, this might be the end of it. I might have something else after this. Probably if I win the book, if I've won the books from the actual Sealed Only League, then that would be nice to have at the end of this, because, well, this is being filmed before the final matches. And yeah, but I'll see you in a minute, hopefully. So we came 7th in the end, which is pretty good actually for the Sealed Only deck up. My first locals in the first day of the year. And I'm here with the back. God damn it. And we actually got a pack, so we're going to see what we get in this pack. I did kind of open it by accident already, but I haven't seen what's inside. So we're going to see what we pull here for our 7th place top, I guess, of locals with Sealed Only League. Let's see what we got. So we got a Speed Lift, a Synchron Explorer, Lyralos. The rare is, what's that? Synchro Dilemma, and Speedroid Chambara. So nothing, but we did pretty well, and if there is anything at the end of this, we came 7th, so that's pretty good. But if there is anything that I'm going to have at the end of this, like maybe an opening or something else, maybe a bit of a discussion, talking about it, that'll be there. But anyway, if not, I'll see you in a bit, guys, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully see you in the next part of this video, or see you in the next video, guys. That's the end. That's the vlog. That's all the Sealed Only content that I have, and yeah, thank you guys so much for being with me through this entire experience. Honestly, guys, I can't believe that this took an entire year to do. Opening product, building a deck, playing against all sorts of players, taking it to locals at the end, and playing against, well, one of the players who was in the Sealed Only League at the start but sadly couldn't stick around, Salty, and, you know, taking 1 match from his competitive deck, like Shadol Invoked DPE, is not something to scoff at, and we were able to take a game from it. But guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching all of this. Thank you for enjoying it. Thank you for watching the duels. Thank you for watching the episodes. It really did mean a lot to me to see that you guys were enjoying it, liking it, watching it, and now that we're at the end, I can't believe how far we've come from it. But guys, who knows, maybe I'll do another Sealed Only adventure in the future where I try to build some deck from Sealed Only packs, or I try to do some Sealed Only thing with my own, but we'll have to see for now, because this is the end of this journey of the Sealed Only League. I hope you did all enjoy it, and I hope they will even revisit some of the episodes from the past to see some of my reactions, some of my pulls, some of my matches. Like, honestly, it was a fun experience, and it's all on the channel for you guys to watch. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Robert1 signing out. Later all. Sealed Only may return in a bit.